China dominates the global stage in economics, industry, and Olympic athletics. To complete this image of absolute power, President Xi Jinping issued an explicit mandate. China must build a team capable of winning the World Cup. Rather than waiting decades to grow a grassroots culture, corporate giants tried to manufacture one. The real estate conglomerate Guangzhou Evergrande purchased a second-tier relegated club and engineered a super team. They flooded the club with capital. In 2011, they signed Argentine playmaker Dario Conca, making him the third highest-paid soccer player on the planet. This financial strategy yielded immediate regional hardware. Guided by elite foreign management like Marcelo Lippi, the team secured multiple domestic titles and won the Asian Champions League. But the corporate sheen hid a stagnant reality. The Chinese men's national team is currently ranked 94th globally. In their only World Cup appearance in the year 2002, they lost every match and failed to score a single goal. The strategy collapsed when the Chinese property market stalled. Evergrande accrued over $300 billion in debt, and the superclubs they financed evaporated. It remains a massive contradiction. A nation of 1.3 billion people and limitless funding failed to conquer the world's most popular game. Athletic dominance can't be willed into existence in a boardroom. It grows from kids playing in their neighborhoods, and that requires physical space. This diagram compares a standard 7,140 square meter soccer pitch against typical Chinese land use. Between feeding 22 high schoolers face the Gaokao, a brutal college entrance exam that dictates their future educational and career prospects. To protect academic focus, administrators routinely sideline physical education. Some schools have even banned football on campus, viewing physical injury as an unacceptable risk to a student's study schedule. This risk aversion was amplified by the one-child policy. For decades, parents had a single opportunity to secure their family's future. Pushing an only child toward a high-risk sports career was a gamble few parents were willing to take. Urban density, academic pressure, and demographic caution severed the nation's grassroots talent pipeline. The result of these bottlenecks is stark. Despite a massive population, China has roughly 700,000 registered players, fewer than European countries a fraction of its size. Faced with a barren domestic talent pool, professional clubs abandon local youth development, funneling billions outward to import foreign stars. In the absence of a genuine sporting culture, the professional tier rotted. The Chinese Super League became defined by match-fixing, gambling scandals, and public scorn. The Super League operated as an artificial financial bubble, divorced from the public. In Suzhou, 40,000 people are packing into stadiums for the high-energy matches of the Village Super League, a purely amateur circuit. The players on the pitch are local high school students, civil servants, and village party secretaries. There are no corporate buyouts here. These teams are funded by their communities, sponsored by neighborhood barbecue restaurants and local souvenir manufacturers. This line graph tracks the economic ripple effect. Since the amateur tournament began, live streams have drawn millions of viewers, driving a 14% spike in domestic tourism spending across the host cities. Fans are flocking to these games because they represent the sport's simplicity. The score is secondary to the joy of watching a team that actually represents your neighborhood. The trajectory of Chinese soccer shows that passion cannot be mandated from the top down, and culture cannot be bought in a boardroom. It only survives when it is built, loved, and sustained from the bottom up.